on Griffin Road in Dania.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Defo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim flam sauce with the awesome bay with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. A little bit of a later lunch today, but that's okay because we're at Elvis Italian Grille in Dania Beach, right there on Griffin Road near 441, right around the corner from the Hard Rock. So if you're going to a concert or just having an evening's entertainment or a little bit of a gamble, come on in here because it's a sure thing. And it's been a few months. We're with the proprietor, Elvis. We've got Lubie off to the side on the microphone.
Right,
we're set up, and it's been a couple of months. You went around the world. I guess you were over in Dubai during some of the holidays. Did you enjoy yourself?
I enjoyed it tremendously. Went to Dubai for 12 days, not only for vacation, but also to experience the future of the city of Dubai. If you're listening, you have to buy in Dubai. Dubai is definitely something
It's a
amazing.
city on the rise, and it's luxury. Is it affordable luxury?
I absolutely think so. I mean, something you can buy a condo over there for $250,000, $300,000 on a high rise.
I'm gone.
Similar to Brickell type of condos and stuff like that. So it's pretty inexpensive in my opinion.
Relatively, yes.
Yeah. Now, if you go to downtown, you're looking at 2-3 million.
Yeah, it's like any other major metropolis. But anyway, talking about affordable luxury, Elvis Italian Grill is the place to go, getting some really good buzz on the Let's Eat South Florida group. Hello, everybody out there today. And so we've got some dishes that we're spotlighting both for the big upcoming Valentine's Day / President's Day weekend. And then we also have every day here, you have $16.99 lunch specials.
Oh, wow.
And this is not run-of-the-mill stuff. It's, high-end Italian food where you're getting quality and, things like I guess even this salmon dish is on the lunch menu.
So we have...
Oh, these are things on the lunch menu.
So actually, I have some lunch menu items. I always tell people, if you're going to have something for lunch, get something fresh. Look at this beautiful salmon. This is Atlantic salmon with some linguine with a lemon sauce. It's a salmon.
That looks beautiful.
It's a salmon. Then here we have the lobster ravioli.
Now that's for Valentine's Day weekend, right?
This is perfect.
But it's always on the menu.
It's always on the menu, correct.
And we wanted to spotlight it. We tilted it up on these plates. They're sliding a little bit. We're going to have to catch it and start eating before it slides off the plate. But I wanted the audience to be able to see some of this great stuff. So we got the lobster ravioli with the shrimp. And then we have this is the That's Amore
Elvis, one of the most popular dishes and one of my favorites. That's why I named it after me, because it has a very weird pasta name. It's a strozzapreti.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we have to make it something that it's easier to interpret. That's Amore Elvis, made with a lot of love. It's with a trophy pasta and put it from Italy. It's amazing, very popular. And then here we have our famous meatball marinara, which is one of our appetizers that we offer, and people order a lot. 4 pieces of meatballs, all beef, and with a ricotta and some delicious homemade marinara sauce.
Well, that's good. And, I'm taking it easy on my toe. So the meatballs look delicious. I've had them before. I could attest to their quality and deliciousness. Beautiful. I'm going to let Lubie be the man who's going to dig into the meatballs. Now I'm taking it easy. I'm being healthy, Elvis. So I've got the salmon right in front of me. And this is calling my name because I have really been digging some good quality salmon. It's heart healthy. It's gout healthy. And it's also it's one of those things. It's got omega-3 oils. And you give me a little linguine with the olive oil and garlic and some vegetables and some herbs. this,
Look
my
at this
friend,
thing.
is
Yeah,
beautiful.
beautiful.
So that is my first
And that's
bite
a
of the day.
lunch, and that's a lunch dish.
This is a lunch dish, and also we have it available for dinner
Nice.
as well.
Nice. So
You're missing a little bit of sauce in there.
No,
too.
I'm gonna get in. I'm a professional. Hold on. I got a little caper. I got a little salmon. I got a little. Oh, the salmon. I'll take that piece. Beautiful, nicely.
So you
cooked.
went so you went to Dubai, which in and of itself just sounds like a lot and also fun. You said you did it for personal, but also business, right? To see what's over there, see what's going on. You professionally own multiple businesses. You're always looking to do different things. What did you take from that from the food scene? Because it's one of these places people around the world are trying to flock to. Usually, food is a big part of something like
Right.
that.
So my personal opinion, being somebody that is, I always said, don't trust a chef that has a 32-inch waist. Okay?
Mayo, actually,
Or
Mayo
a
says
food
that all,
critic.
Mayo says that all the time.
As a chef myself for the last 10 years, I mean, I admire restaurants that have the art of the food, but also love what I call the taste of the food.
Yeah.
So I like flavor on the food, and that's why here at Elvis Italian Grill, we don't have salt and pepper on the table. And when somebody asks for salt and pepper, we always tell them taste the food first before you put salt. Dubai was amazing. The restaurants, definitely, even to the what we call here in America the mom and pop shop restaurants are definitely high end.
Yeah.
Very luxurious.
Did you take anything from that you could use here, or in even your catering or all the other things you're doing?
A few ideas.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
I would say so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have multiple businesses, but now your focus is on Elvis Italian Grill. It's your first restaurant
Mhm.
venture. You've been in it now a little over, I guess, like 8 months or
8
so.
months. Yes.
Oh wow.
And like anything else, there's a little bit of a learning curve. You're learning your guests' preferences and things
Mhm.
like that. How did everything go during the holidays? And I see the reviews have been great on all
Yeah.
online for
Thank
them.
God.
Yep.
Honestly, thank God. I mean, a lot of people say, restaurants, it takes about, 2-3 years before you kind of like get the ball rolling. I can say publicly, thank God we actually already made back the investment that I made to
Really?
purchase the restaurant,
Oh, that's amazing.
in less than a year. So
That's
that was
great to
a,
hear.
That's fantastic.
that was a great accomplishment. Just thankful. A lot of people are coming in, saying because of the name and
Yeah,
they
it's
needed
fun.
something in the
It's
area.
intriguing, yeah.
And
because, yeah.
and a lot of people, they're like, "Where's Elvis?" And they're like, "Okay, Elvis."
I'm Elvis.
Say, Elvis has entered the building. He is here.
So my name is Elvis, and the reason why I chose Elvis, a lot of people ask me this question. The reason why I chose Elvis is because the guitar is down the street,
Mhm.
and it kind of like creates the nice vibe of
Yep.
I don't know, guitar Elvis Presley, right?
Yes.
But it's because my name is Elvis.
Yeah. And people are intrigued to learn that, there's actual Elvis. And like I said the first time, I thought I was going to come in here and see a guy in, a white suit
Burning
with the
Love.
mutton chop sideburns. And, but, you are also a little bit of besides an entrepreneur, a little bit of an entertainer. You want to give people a little bit more than just the typical meal. That's why, like, you're doing some like fire shows on the weekend.
Oh, wow.
What's the entertainment program here?
Okay, so for the last what I see a lot in when I travel.
Yeah.
My fiance and I've been to 30 countries in the last 2 years.
In 2 years.
In 2 years.
My wife and I
We
travel a lot. That's impressive.
We travel a lot. And I'm telling you, all these destination places that we go to, there's always entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of me eating somewhere. I'm paying for my food and I'm getting complimentary entertainment around me
Yeah.
Right.
for me to enjoy my dinner.
Yeah.
That is like one of my preferences. So Saturdays is definitely that day.
Nice.
Friday, we have just a violinist. On Saturday, we
Oh,
have a
that's classic.
violinist and a fire show.
Oh, geez.
The shows are 6:30 and 7:30 every single Saturday,
Wow.
and every single Friday. During the week, as of right now, we don't have live entertainment.
Right.
But as
You're working on it.
But for a
Right.
weekend thing, I think,
For a
people
weekend,
That's great.
expect, and I think maybe even during the week, people don't want a whole big production. They want to just kind of have their meals,
Right.
and have a nice quiet family time or a date night or something like that. And this
Right.
place is perfect for that.
Right.
But on the weekend, like you said, sometimes you want a little bit more an experience. And I know that Lubie's wife, Shirley, she's one
Being
of
an
those
experience.
youngins, Gen Z, into
Yep.
the experiential thing. She
Yes.
likes having experiences.
She's millennial. She's millennial
Millennial.
Gen Z. She's
Yep.
like on the border. But yes, she talked about I can eat food at home. If I'm going to go out, why am I going out? I want it to be
Correct.
an experience.
Correct.
Whether it's the food, how it's portrayed, and you do a great job with that, but
Right.
also what's the surroundings as well.
Right. So just to explain a little bit to the people that haven't met me or asked me the question is, I started as a caterer, and then through the catering company, we average about 200 weddings a year. We purchased 2 venues, and when you go to a wedding, it's all about the experience. While people are having dinner, you actually have a violinist playing,
Yeah.
or during cocktail hour, you have a fire show.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what I'm bringing to the restaurant.
Yeah.
And people are literally loving that.
Yeah. Now I'm just spitballing here because like
Mayo
you
does
say,
that.
you want to have experiences, and the fire show is something. It's dramatic. Have you ever considered like hiring an Elvis impersonator
No,
to
Jesus
do a little
Christ.
bit of a set and
I would
have
love.
Elvis?
I mean,
come to
there was
Elvis?
an Elvis impersonator that came, but he looked like the Elvis,
The old Elvis.
like 90.
You mean the one who dropped dead on the
passed on the
toilet
toilet.
seat and not the young?
He didn't look like
sexy
the real
Elvis?
Elvis impersonator. So I was like, okay, I mean, again, this is a business. You gotta
I
give
know.
people
Yeah.
what
they
they're
want.
asking for, but I don't want to,
I know.
Scare
Then
them.
they're gonna put it on
said-
Let's Eat South Florida. Look at the
Exactly.
Elvis they hired.
That's why I'm kitschy. But maybe there's another good Elvis impersonator out there. Somebody
If you're
who
an Elvis impersonator, I want to hire you to come here and give everybody
do
a nice
do
show.
a nice 1 hour
In shape.
show. The other thing I'm spitballing is, there used to be a place. Well, first of all,
Elvis, yeah, I heard
Valentine's Day is coming up.
this Saturday.
This Saturday, but people are going to be celebrating all weekend long on Friday and Sunday if they don't get into a place. First of all, what's your situation here?
You still taking reservations?
Availability, reservations needed for Saturday night, and any kind of special menu.
Well, I
or
have
offers?
some good news and bad news. We're
Yep.
completely sold out. That's the only bad news.
That's
We're
good
officially
news.
sold out
For-
from 5 to 9.
5 to 9.
So if you are one of those people that like to have a late dinner, we do have openings after 9 p.m.
You're
but
open
we're
how late on the weekends now?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. on Friday and
10
Saturday.
p.m.
Right.
Yeah. So the kitchen closes at 10. So even if you get here at 9:45, 9:50,
Put in your order.
you will not be told, "I'm sorry."
You'll get a full meal.
You'll get a full meal, whatever
Right,
you
as
want.
long as you're seated before 9:40.
That is correct.
By 10, before the kitchen starts shutting down. Right.
That is correct. We're
right.
going to be
Well,
having
that's-
some packages, 4-course dinner. That's
Right.
including appetizers, a choice of salad, main course, and dessert.
Will that be
Okay,
available
for
Friday
everybody.
night and Sunday?
Friday and Saturday.
Or just Friday
Friday
and
and
Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday,
Yeah.
almost
Oh,
fully
Friday too.
booked,
Okay.
except
Right.
for the late eaters.
Right.
So you could call or get in on, what is it, Open Table? That
You
you're
can
on?
do open table. All the availability is on open table.
Okay. I guess what I hear from a lot of restaurateurs is Valentine's Day is one of the most challenging nights. Not only is it crazy and hectic like Mother's Day, which I hear
Oh,
is
yeah.
like the worst,
No, it's the worst.
and then New Year's Eve, which is the second worst because you got all the amateurs drinking
Mm-hmm.
too much.
Yep.
But Valentine's Day, it's kind of sedate because it's a lot of romance and couples, but it's all couples, so it's all 2 tops. How do
Yeah.
you manage that? in
Oh yeah, how
terms
does
of,
that work?
because you have a lot of the 4 tops. Are there 4 tops coming in on the books for Saturday?
Actually, we have
double
we have
dating?
an
Yeah, maybe
8-top.
double
We have an
dating.
8-top
An 8-top.
reservation.
Maybe
Yeah,
for
yeah.
couples. Yeah, my mom
We
used
have
Must
an
be
8-top
Mormon.
reservation.
my parents have been married like 50-something years. Like once you're married a long time, you go
Wow,
with your
that's a blessing.
friends. Yeah, no,
Oh, right.
you go with,
Something, yeah.
they've been married. They were married in 79, so I guess is it 55? Jesus, 56,
Well,
it'll be
Hold on,
56 years.
I was born in 80. That's 46.
46
years.
years.
46.
I'm not
Yeah, they're
aging
not
you. I'm not
golden
aging
yet.
you. They're not at 50 yet. 46 years.
Don't make your
They'll go
parents
out with their
older than they are.
friends.
I can
Yeah,
hear your
yeah.
mom
Yeah.
screaming, Michael, why are you trying to make me
Yeah.
older? I'm
They'll
not-
go out with their
Yeah.
friends. So that's interesting that you'll see both couples and then groups. Like,
Yes. So the way to answer your question,
Yep.
we have very limited 2-top seating here.
Right.
So we have probably about 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
3
you have some
inside,
outside.
and we
It's-
have 4 outside. The rest is 4 tops.
Right.
But it's everything calculated by on Saturday we have a time limit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
anybody who does come in at 5 o'clock, a 4-course meal, you're
90
looking at
minutes.
probably 90 minutes.
Right.
And
Nobody
and
wants to
then we
feel
have-
rushed, but they
right,
won't be
nobody-
rushed. Yeah.
Right.
Right. And I'm looking at the weather for the weekend, and it looks like, thankfully, Saturday night, going to be like in the high 60s, 65.
Oh,
So
that's beautiful.
the outdoor patio area, if
Yeah.
people want to have the alfresco dining experience overlooking the water in the back here, it's great. Especially when it's not too chilly and it's a beautiful night to just put on a little light sweater. And then the other thing I got to mention is I think since we've been in here last, you have done a little bit of refurbishment, improvement of the seating, the chairs
these
that
chairs
are
are
out
amazing.
on the floor. The two tops have these; they're very comfortable.
Chairs are
The
great.
upholstered chairs, You wanna
Right. So
talk-
the old chairs didn't have any cushion. So we had, some people, hey, it's a little hard. And,
People would
you know,
actually
so-
complain.
yeah. So we went
Okay.
ahead and bought everything is cushioned. So whether you're on a booth or you're on a table, there's
Things you have to
cushion.
deal with.
right.
You'll be okay.
So the thing is, you mentioned like, people mention. So when I was a food critic, it's funny. The two
When
biggest.
you was a food critic, you are.
That's right. I'm sorry.
For the
When I worked
paper,
for the
not
Sun
for us.
Sentinel, and I would actually have a desk with a phone, and people would call in, or I get emails from people and readers after I would write reviews. The two things I would hear most about in terms of complaints about restaurants. Number one, noise level, and number two, the seats, the chairs.
people really do
People
that.
hate the backless chairs that are like those hard metal stools that you see a lot.
No, I
at-
get
at
it. I don't
high
know if I ever
tops
thought
now.
about that.
So when you have these cushion chairs,
Oh,
they're
these are
very
amazing.
comfortable.
No,
I
these are
imagine
amazing.
they're not inexpensive.
No, these are amazing.
They're
These are really
something-
nice chairs.
It's a very comfortable experience to just
Yeah.
sit back and recline and have a nice meal.
Yeah,
So
everything's cushioned. So there shouldn't be no complaints at all. Right? You feel good?
These are great.
Yeah? You feel good?
I feel great.
I've never
All
considered.
right.
See, I'm sure it's something that to be considered. If the food's good and the service is good, that's usually where I stop. But yes, doing the show, I've learned people can find many things to discuss when they go to their restaurants and go out for dinner. So good for you for taking it seriously, I guess, and taking care of it.
I would shout out, I feel good. Except that's James Brown, not Elvis.
But the Hard
Elvis.
Rock's there. It just feels like a party. That's what's cool about here. It's right by the Hard Rock. And again, the Hard Rock's done a really good job at a lot of things. Not to denigrate them, but at least in my personal experience, I'm not the biggest fan of their dining. And usually we eat something closer to us. I'd rather eat something closer to the Hard Rock. Thank
Right.
goodness you're here because you're like right there. And it's the caliber of food that you would expect at the Hard Rock,
Right.
but better than what the Hard Rock, to me at least, for what
Wow.
the prices
Thank
are. Like
you.
it just,
No, and the prices
I
are
haven't really
good.
had great experiences
And
at Hard Rock.
and
in the
I'll
last
say
few
this
years.
about pricing. A lot of people, you're right, they will mention pricing. I went to Dubai. I paid $400 to sit in front of a fish tank and see sharks swim all day. No, seriously, $400 a person. It was a
probably were happy.
5 course meals at the Atlantis
Atlantis, yeah.
resort.
Yeah.
Beautiful, 22 feet high tanks. You're sitting, you're eating, and there's a huge tank. You see a shark.
Mhm.
You see all kinds of fishes. But I wasn't a fan of the food. But again, it was
You're paying for
because
atmosphere and
you're
the
paying.
surroundings. Right.
For me,
Can't
it
you pay for
wasn't.
both?
Would it be something I do every weekend? No.
Yeah.
Would it be maybe a one-time thing? No. But again, you're paying for the experience. Here, our prices. I mean, you go to the Hard Rock. Obviously, it's. I mean,
paying a
I love the
premium
Hard
there.
Rock, and I would name my favorite restaurant, the Hard Rock, is Council Oaks. It's
Yeah,
one of
Dave-
my favorites.
No, the
Yeah.
steakhouse there is
I
fine.
love Council
Pearl
Oaks.
is if you're looking for the high end, sushi, but it's pricey. Let's face it. And a lot of people also, when it's a night of a big concert. And by the way, I hear that Andrea Bocelli is there tomorrow night, and that's
Yes,
right
place
up-
in
we
here.
have
Fresh-
a lot of reservations tomorrow.
fresh off his stint
Hey,
at
Olympics.
the opening ceremonies of the Winter Olympics. Andrea Bocelli is coming here, and those restaurants at the Hard Rock, they also get no availability because they fill up, and then you guys along this corridor. It's one of the most frequently asked questions that I get on
Yep.
the Let's Eat South Florida
Right.
group is going to a concert at the Hard Rock. What's near there that's not in the Hard Rock? Because A, they don't want to deal with the crowds,
Yep.
and also B, the expense. And I say that you got this row down here of restaurants on
Yep.
Griffin, and you're the closest.
Yep.
Elvis Italian Grille.
441, yeah.
Everybody loves Italian food, and you got pizzas and you got pastas and you got all the specialty dishes and the entrees and veal and again, it's 4261 Griffin Road. It's just before you get to the corner with 441, in between 95 and 441. And then we've got our other places. One of our great sponsors also is Tropical Acres. They're fully booked for Valentine's Day, except also like you, 9
later
p.m.
times.
After 9 p.m. is the only thing they've got left. They've got a couple of slots left.
Do
but-
you see people trickling in that would do? Because I could see doing a later.
I mean,
like you're younger.
The
Maybe my younger.
the only thing is, even though we're full, we will get some walk-ins.
Okay.
Some people that are just trying to stop by and eat, and but we're completely full.
Yeah, no, and again, so it's good to hear that you are getting the trickle down effect from the Hard Rock.
That's
and
great.
then if you're in the neighborhood or you work in here or somehow traveling past by, because close to 441, 595, 95, it's very easy to get to from everywhere. You've got a parking lot.
Yes.
A lot of people are getting
Yes.
aggravated with places that have either the street parking or the garage parking is now cost sometimes $10, $15 for a night
Well, it's a
out.
nice size parking lot too.
And some places with the valet,
And soon we're going to be providing valet complimentary.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
I mean, it's getting to the point, that it's there's one reservation we had. It was a party of 15, and it seemed like everybody came in one car. I mean, everybody came in.
clown
Everybody's
car.
like
At the
15
same
parking
time.
spots
They
in
came-
one shot.
Right.
So we're gonna have we're gonna be offering valet as we continue to
Want to
grow.
clear things up for people. Nice.
And it's gonna be complimentary.
That's
okay.
amazing.
I will pay the bill for valet.
Oh,
For
wow.
a professional valet, a company that's licensed and bonded, insured,
Right.
to provide valet service
big.
at free.
And
If
it's
you want to tip
Yeah,
the person, that's fine, but the bill we pay for it.
That's
There's
amazing.
no $10, $5.
Right.
per
It's always
car.
nice to give the guy a
I
couple
mean,
of bucks.
Yeah, that's fine.
but
But sometimes
you
you
know.
pay and then tip on top of it.
I guess the question is, and again, having a complimentary valet eases things on a busy night,
right.
and it's also easier on people who might be older and have some mobility issues and don't
Right.
want to walk so far. But will there still be an option of self-parking in another lot or a far lot, or how is that going to work?
The valet would be if the lot is full. I mean, then there is an optional parking
Okay,
next
so you
door
can
to
park
the
it.
schools that are next to us. They use our parking for when there's like a graduation
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like
So
that.
vice versa.
So vice versa on weekends, they're
Reciprocal agreement.
That's great.
Yeah,
Right.
That's great.
That's great.
They're not busy at all. So instead of somebody parking across the street or anything like that, they can just come to here, and then our valet service will provide you with parking your vehicle.
Excellent. So while we were chatting, I had a bite of the lobster ravioli. It tastes delicious. I know it's a usually popular item, and I'm not going
haven't
to eat
tasted
too.
I was going to wait for the break. I didn't
I
want to
had
be
a
rude to
taste.
go in front of the man
I'm not.
himself.
I'm trying to be nice because lobster and cheese are two of the things that could trigger the gout. I'm like walking on eggshells over here, Elvis. It's no
I'm
way
not.
to live. I
I'm
should
not.
just do a Lindsey Vaughn and just go screaming
Go
down
for
the
it.
hill and go for it.
There you
But hobbling around that gout toe was very painful. So I am going to take it easy. I do want to try a meatball though. I'll have
Yeah.
a bite of the
Meatballs
meatball.
are really
I
good.
had a bite of the lobster.
I love that
ravioli.
they have fries because you never know, especially with kids. You have to have stuff like that. This pasta, I know we brought it last time.
And remember, we're pushing
it's
lunch.
amazing. It's amazing.
I want,
know.
a lot of
I
people
know.
don't know that we're open for lunch.
I know.
For those of you that are in the area, we have lunches available at $16.99.
Yeah, that's amazing.
From 11:30 to 4 p.m. We're talking about meatball parmesan sub, chicken parmesan sub, Philly cheesesteak, calamari. We also have penne bolognese,
Oh,
penne
there's a second side.
primavera,
Oh, geez.
chicken marsala, chicken parm, lasagna, spaghetti and meatballs. All those items for $16.99.
This is for lunch. That's a lunch
This
menu.
is for lunch.
Oh, geez.
And this is a
And
very
you're saying you've made your money back because I'm scared that you won't last much longer. Prices like that. Again, we talked about this the other day. Places like you being able to do deals like this, you're putting out legendary fast food establishments, to be brutally honest with you, because the way you're able to get the food out to it, it's not like it's taking forever. Really high quality, and those are really good prices.
This is really good pricing. Obviously, the portions are not as the same as lunch as dinner.
Okay.
It's a smaller portion.
And it's lunch, though.
However, what I'm happy to see is people that actually come for lunch, they will bring their family and friends during dinner.
Yep.
And that's the key. Lunch serves as a marketing kind of like thing. Okay, taste the food is $16.99, and then they come in. But our pricing is starting at $25 a person. $25. Our dishes are very inexpensive.
And for fine
and
dining,
you have
this is
pizza.
fine dining.
You have pizzas as well.
We have pizzas. We have the lobster ravioli is only $35. You get shrimp and lobster as
Yeah, it's the
well.
same. It's really, this is fantastic. Oh my god!
Um,
I'm not even a big fan of lobster ravioli, but this is really well done.
And the meatball is very nice and tender. Let me
Oh, you
ask-
like the lobster ravioli?
No, it's great. Like it's
Yeah.
really good.
Thank you.
um
Thank you.
The meatball, is that an all beef meatball?
He said
All beef.
Yeah.
All beef.
Because I know some people, because of religious reasons, don't
Yeah.
have the pork.
The
so
In
pork.
this
they're-
area,
Yeah.
honestly, you're not
Yeah.
that far from
Yeah.
Aventura.
All beef.
But this is a very tender, very tasty meatball.
Thank
So
you.
No, it's
job
really
well
good.
done.
The sauce
Goes
is
with that
fantastic.
creamy ricotta cheese. It's beautiful. So I had a little bite of that. Good. I'm being behaved.
I just like you guys have a little bit for everyone. Like I grew up red sauce Italian,
Mhm.
but I also like I elevated more Italian, right?
Mhm.
You guys sort of cover that, which I really appreciate.
Thank you.
And let's talk a little bit more about the Dazzamore Elvis. You
It's
call it a
amazing.
weird-
That pasta's
so it's
fantastic.
a twist. It's and some people call it the strozzapreti, and it's some
Did you-
people
I tried
call
some.
it
It's
the
ridiculous.
trophier.
I'll take more. Don't get it
The
twisted. It was
trophy is a little
ridiculous.
twist. It has a good bite to it, and it really the
This is
sauce, the way the sauce
like a
just
creaminess.
clings to it and the adheres to it. And again, is there a little cream in that?
It is.
Sauce?
There
Yeah.
is a little bit of
touch
cream in it.
Yeah, it's
with
really
the
nice.
tomato sauce,
But
and
definitely the meat here,
it's
it
a
is pork.
sausage, right?
It
It's
is
a
sausage.
it's a pork
It's
sausage, and this
Beautiful.
is
This is beautiful.
Val's favorite. It's been my
This is
favorite.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful hearty dish. I shouldn't be eating the sausage, but a little
Blame
bit.
Elvis. I mean, if he's bringing it
Everything-
out here, you're not going to
Everything in moderation, and
Yeah.
this is one of the available lunch special plates,
Lunch
right?
and dinner. Yes.
Oh, you have this for lunch too?
Yeah.
$16.99 to get a nice.
But that's how we get them for dinner. You see?
I know for sure. I would be coming for all me. Our friend
How you doing?
Andy Cagnetta with Transworld talks about coming here all the time. Like they live in the Hollywood area, and he's
Yeah,
become
he
a big
lives in
fan of
Emerald
you guys.
Hills.
Like,
He loves coming in here
and
with
I,
his
and
wife.
I already knew why, but I'm good for you, Andy. You're
Yeah.
a smart man.
No,
Yeah.
it's a blessing to be here on Griffin Road. I mean, to hear all these wonderful restaurants, Tropical Acres,
Legendary one.
My Big Fat Greek,
Antonio's,
my Big Fat Greek restaurant has been around.
Big
a
Fat
while.
Greek restaurant, the Indian restaurant.
Royal
also,
India has been around for more than 20 years.
It's
These are
it's
long-standing
it's a blessing,
places,
and I've seen some people that are regulars at these restaurants that I just mentioned come here and
Nice.
and give us the kudos for the quality of food that we're serving. So thank you.
Yeah,
That's huge.
and we're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we'll talk about, I guess, not only what he's learned, but the positives of the accolades that you've received, how gratifying that is. We're going to also talk about the fact that it was something else before, and if anybody still wanders in wanting to get what was here in the past, but now
Right.
hopefully wowing them with what's here right now, the
Absolutely.
present and long into the future.
Come on by.
Yeah. So we'll take that first break. Before we do, very quickly, because it's Valentine's weekend coming up and we're only 3 days out. Today, I think, is kind of the last day. If you want to order your chocolates, and I'm been just singing the praises of Norman Love Confections. They have 2 dessert salons. Obviously, you can go there all the way up until including Saturday.
Mhm.
But if you want to order a beautiful box of Valentine's Day chocolates in a heart-shaped box, and my sister-in-law Tracy, she said she just got her box yesterday.
Nice.
She ordered the nice 24-piece collection and beautiful artisanal chocolates. And you talk about worthy of Dubai or anywhere. They are ultimate luxury, but quality and beautiful. Everybody is wowed by them. Go online to normanloveconfections.com. Again, normanloveconfections.com. And you can order your Valentine's Day gift now. And I think it'll get there in time for Saturday because they have pretty efficient shipping. And it comes in climate control. They put it on some dry ice so it doesn't melt. And but better yet, you can go.
On your way to dinner here,
Yes.
you have your chocolates.
Well, I would say have the chocolates for dessert afterwards.
No, I'm saying
Give
you
it-
have
there you
them,
go.
give them to your partner.
Yes, but it's for Valentine's Day. A rose and the flowers, they will. These
No.
chocolates, they'll melt in your
The
belly,
flavor.
and they'll melt hearts also. 2 dessert salons, one of them up in Delray Beach right there, 1911 South Federal Highway near Linton Boulevard. The other one is in Boca Raton, just behind the Town Center Mall on St. Andrews Boulevard. And you could go into these dessert salons and you could pick out your own chocolate. They have 10 specialty flavors for Valentine's Day. They have 25 signature flavors for throughout the year. And you could assemble your own box for your sweetheart or any other time in the year. You don't have to just go in there for Valentine's Day. It's a great place to make a stop and get some coffee. They have beautiful pastries, all kinds of things. NormanLoveConfections.com. All right, let's take the
Awesome.
first break. We'll come back. We'll chat some more with Elvis about life in the restaurant lane.
Stay tuned.
When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial. serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, it's Mike Mayo. When the Brooklyn boy in me wants a good bagel with Nova or some matzo ball soup, homemade knishes, or a great deli pastrami sandwich on rye, you know where I go? Grandpa's Cafe in Dania Beach. It's been around a long time, an institution, but a little over a year ago, a pair of New Yorkers came in, bought it, and refurbished the place. It's beautiful, and they are now serving great breakfast, brunch, lunch. They've got the omelets. They've got eggs Benedict. They've got all kinds of great baked goods like rugelach. Grandpa's is just off Federal Highway on Southwest 1st Street in Dania Beach. It's open 7 days. Go in there, tell them that the Lunchbox sent you.
We're back.
No. Thanks. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years. Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Looking for inspired comfort food in a cozy setting? Blue Collar in Miami is the place to go. Located at 6789 Biscayne Boulevard, it moved to bigger digs a year ago, now has full liquor, and still features all your old favorites from chef owner Danny Surfer. Fantastic burgers, the braise of the day, and the city's best key lime pie. And drink specials every day. Open daily with weekend brunch. For reservations and information, go to bluecollarmiami.com. All right, we're back at Elvis Italian Grill on Griffin Road, just near 441 and the Hard Rock. We're with Elvis, his own self.
Yes.
His name is Elvis, and he owns the restaurant. He sometimes in the kitchen, sometimes working the floor. What's the balance now? Are you trying to, I guess, meet and greet the people and be more of the upfront hospitality?
Definitely. I mean, I'm a very like a people person. I like meeting everybody, and I like to be on the floor, but I also like to be in the kitchen.
Yep.
So it's a love for both.
So you did, you cook when you're at the catering company as well, right? So you know your way around the kitchen, and the food here. Delicious. The meatballs, I can't sing enough praises about how both it's like the right firmness. Like sometimes you get a meatball that's too mushy and it just crumbles, but this has the proper firmness, and again, all beef flavor, beautiful seasoning, spice level, sauce is beautiful. That's Amore Elvis. I am in love with that dish.
Yes.
Got the salmon dish from my Goudy toe, and the health minded, and of course lobster ravioli, which everybody loves, especially for Valentine's weekend. So
this is definitely a very popular dish, the lobster ravioli.
Doing some good stuff here. All right, so let's go over again hours. Open for lunch every. So you're closed on Mondays still, right?
We close on Mondays.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody needs a little day
That's
off.
a break.
Mental health.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Your weekend probably.
And then so lunch throughout the week, including weekends, or what are we at now in terms of Saturday, Sunday for lunch?
So we have our lunch specials are running from Tuesday through Saturday.
Right.
Oh, you're doing the lunch specials on Saturday.
Yeah, on Saturday as well.
Okay.
And then We are open on Sunday as well, but it's pretty much the dinner menu.
Just the dinner menu all day. When do you open Sunday? Is it like
12 o'clock.
12. Oh, you are open
12 o'clock.
during the lunch
So,
hour.
Saturday and Sunday, we open from 12 to 9.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, we close at 10 on Saturdays.
Okay.
We close at 9 on Sundays. And Mondays we're closed for now. Our goal is maybe in the next month or two to open 7 days. But,
Yeah, when you get staffing up and all that stuff. And
because a lot of people are really like, oh, we came to eat here. We came to eat here on a Monday.
That's
I
when
didn't
you'll
realize
hear-
not a lot of people
hear-
kind of like Google the schedule. They just want to come and eat.
right. And
So-
people don't call. I always suggest calling before coming just to make
If you're not sure, yeah.
Right.
But again, you guys are pretty consistent in terms of open the Tuesday through Sunday.
Tuesday to Sunday.
And I'm glad to see that you also offer the weekday lunch special on Saturday because it gives
Yes.
people a chance to get in here. And a lot of times people do go over to the Hard Rock and maybe play a little slots, and you could come in here save a little money for the slot machines before you give it all away.
$16.99.
Yeah, that's it. That's like 2 pulls on a slot machine.
Yeah, honestly.
For me, it's one race, one trifecta box, one exacta box, no problem. It's good deals. $16.99. That goes till what? 3 o'clock?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock every
That's like an early dinner.
Tuesday through Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Be careful. I'm getting to the age where I come in at
Honestly.
3:30 and call it a supper. So that's it.
Don't be like the gentleman that calls me at 2 o'clock and says, I want to order a meatball parm sub and I'll pick it up at 6 p.m.
Right. You wanna put it in the computer now.
Put it in the computer. I'm going to pick it up at 6 p.m.
I had a friend of mine that did that where we play poker tournaments, and some of the casino floors would have happy hours that would go till 7, and he'd go up to the waitress and say, "Put in 5 drinks for me at 6:58, and
my
no,
goodness.
pay for it, but don't bring them to me till
Don't
then."
bring it till
Nah,
later.
you
Yeah.
And you know what I've learned is if you tip the waitress enough, they'll
Right.
they'll. But here, don't try to game the system. That's it.
Right,
It's all
right,
good.
right.
So let me ask. Okay, we're talking about this. Used to be Minio's, which was
Yes.
here for a while, and it was kind of
Hello,
like
Jane, if you're watching.
Okay,
Jane
is she the
Munoz.
former?
Yes, the
owner?
former owner.
Okay. No, and they had
Um,
a loyal crowd.
She wrote to me the other day,
Yeah.
telling me she's proud of me.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's nice.
It was such an amazing text, and I text her back, thank you so much, and for her to say, Elvis, you're gonna do well. I see what you're doing, and I haven't met her in person yet.
Oh, wow.
that's funny.
Okay.
I haven't met her in person yet. It's everything been over the phone, and Jane, hello.
Well, Minio's was a place that it was kind of more of a
It's like a pizza joint, right?
Mhm.
no, more wings
Okay.
and a bar. It
was a sports
little
bar.
bit.
Oh, it was a sports
It was like a
with-
sports bar.
Their
There was
special,
8 televisions all around.
Oh,
their
okay.
specialty
And everything
was
like that.
wings, and they
Which
had
was
some
perfect
other
for Super Bowl.
bar food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You had
You know?
some Super Bowl action.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
That was good.
Nice.
Did you have the right team?
No. We didn't have a lot.
Not
of
I'm
saying if you were
Super
then.
Bowl. I'm
Super
saying
Bowl.
If you
the
were
way the
Minio's,
Minios-
yeah.
Right,
it
back
was,
in the day.
yeah.
Okay.
So are people?
Yeah.
I know when we were here last time, people were asking, and that made you think, maybe I should have pizza on it just in case people want pizza. Are people still at? I mean, it's 8 months, and it feels like this area and beyond is really taken to Elvis Italian Grill. Are people still coming in, going?
We started
Hey, I
with
want a
5
slice.
pizzas in the menu. Now we have.
Well,
we
now you have
about
10.
12.
No, you've expanded your pizza offerings, but
So that's yes.
they had more things like
I started
chicken
with
wings
5,
and
now
popcorn shrimp. It was more bar
Yeah.
food, I would say. So do people come in and
So
say,
I
what
owned,
happened?
I owned Minios for 13 days before I.
that's funny.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
before you
I
converted.
did buy all the
Ingredients and
the
stuff.
ingredients and everything that I for those 13 days.
Yeah.
Because I did my closing May 13, and then I closed right after Memorial Day weekend.
Right, and then you reopen right around July 4th.
July 1st. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I closed to go ahead and remodel, get the paperwork in with the city and everything like that, and then
And it
just
is a
open July
totally
1st.
different interior now. Definitely,
it's
I love
beautiful.
the lighting and
Done a
the
really good job.
sconce and the wine wall here. Obviously, you can see behind us
Yeah.
the big
Beautiful.
Elvis logo. It's really a nice
Mm-hmm.
touch. I have to mention, you also have a full bar,
We have a full bar.
full liquor, and wine.
Mm-hmm.
Selling a lot of good wine.
A lot of great wine.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't drink.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't drink. So, but I do get a lot of compliments from people talking about
Wait.
the wine. and
You've
everything like that.
clearly only owned a restaurant less than a year if you haven't started drinking yet.
And he's still smiling, and he
Well,
doesn't drink.
this is my 4th business. This is my
Right.
4th business,
Right.
and
I know.
I never
You've been in the
never-
hospitality business.
been in the hospitality for a long time.
Right.
But I've never drank ever in my life.
Good for you. That's impressive.
That's
That'll actually allow you to stay in a lot longer. A lot of people lean into it.
there are nights when I just come to the restaurant as a guest and I see what you have to put up with as a restaurateur and some of the staff, and it drives me to drink to see some of these. You can't say it. I can say it because I run the group. Some of you people are just out of control. The sense of entitlement. I mean, you got to be willing to work. Everything requires situational awareness. That's one of my favorite phrases.
Yeah, I mean, that's
it's
huge.
like if it's a major holiday, if it's Mother's Day or New Year's Eve or Valentine's Day,
Right,
sometimes look, in a perfect utopian society, everything goes off without a hitch.
Oh, good.
But we live in the real world, so have a little compassion and grace and give people some space. But I know you guys are going to kill it this Saturday.
No,
right?
I'm confident we will.
Yeah.
We'll be ready. I mean, we're very confident. We want people to come in, have a great experience, and this is not the place to be on Valentine's Day all night. Right? There's places to go.
Yeah. This
Like-
is a club. Yeah.
Like where?
Forget the
Like
club.
where? Forget the club. Where are you gonna go?
You could either rent a hotel room because, as our friend Danny Surface says, there's
hotel
nothing
sex.
better than hotel sex. But or you could go back to
We
your
can say
own-
that here.
Yeah,
But
we could
anyway,
say
yes,
we can
yes.
say
You
this
come
is
here.
not the
You're gonna have a 3 to 4 course dinner.
He'll set you up for your
Enjoy
night.
it. 1 hour, an hour and 30 minutes, and then go
have a
enjoy
bottle of
Enjoy
wine, go into
Valentine's.
the evening and find romance in any
Exactly.
place that
That's it.
is good for both of you. I'm
Exactly.
sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. But no, this is not
Offend
the
me
radio.
how?
No,
No,
but that's what I think. That's
okay.
great. They'll
we-
get you in a great mood to have a great night.
Of
I
course.
think that's perfect.
It's again, like you said, it's a launching point for the rest of the evening. And you could go out dancing, you could go clubbing, you could do
Yeah,
other
you're right in the
things,
middle
so
of Olive Brower. It's
it's
great.
all good. Let's see,
Well,
what
we're
else
close
did
to
I want to
Miami.
talk about? So any other things? I mean, do you have some regular guests now that come in that you see once a week or every other two times a month?
The business, any business, anytime that people keep coming to your business and consume the product that you're offering,
Yeah.
whether it's a gas station, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a hairdresser, a
Yeah,
barber, that's what you want, and
Yep.
that's what we're building right now.
Mhm.
Nice.
You know, we're definitely getting people that are repeat customers. So thank you.
Good. And I forgot as I'm busy stuffing my face. Happy hour. Did we talk about happy hour? Is
Happy
there
hour. We didn't talk about happy hour. So happy hours from 3 to 6 p.m.
Oh, nice.
every day.
Every
Okay,
day.
every day.
With
we
Saturday
have happy
and
hour,
Sunday.
but we're coming up with something really cool. We're coming with, Tequila Tuesdays. We're coming up with different names that are going to be incredible. We're going to do like a ladies' night as well here during the week for them to come here after work, do their business meetings, to come here to Elvis Italian Grill and enjoy.
Nice. All right. Well, before we take our second break, I did want to bring up one little topic. And you know me with language, I get annoyed about certain things when people use words. And this has become a term that has been used not just in the food world, but in overall life. The word intentional, which, like, I'm a writer, right? And I grew up saying, okay, if something is done with intention, or you had a meal, it means that you didn't just stumble upon it. It means like, oh, I wanted to go for Italian food, so I made a reservation at Elvis, and that was my intention. I got here and I got a great meal.
Right.
Somebody left a review on Let's Eat about another place up in Boca, a Mediterranean restaurant named Devash. And somebody wrote, dinner at Devash was intentional, soulful, and beautifully composed from start to finish.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Of course it's intentional.
You haven't heard that? It's a
No, people
it's a
say that like
term
that?
I like the
that's-
wording. That's pretty cool.
Well, I
Okay.
think AI helped the guy,
Intentional.
but
Oh, okay.
but so it's a word I'm hearing a lot among certain people. Our friend Timon used it a lot.
Oh, really?
Down at the
I love
Catherine.
Timon.
Some of the people who are more in the foodie world, like
Okay.
they started using this phrase like 5 years ago. And I'm a humble man, Elvis.
Yeah, that's you.
and so I kind of lampooned on the guy saying, yeah,
Oh
of
my
course
God.
the meal, like I said, can you explain the term intentional? I'm hearing it a lot. And I was like, unless you just like somebody blindfolded you and drove you to the restaurant and you ended up having a meal there, that would be unintentional
Right.
or
right.
happenstance. And I guess the explanation is that it's something that has this extra care and consideration, and that every plate
They didn't just fling
expresses
it out there, I guess.
every plate expresses a viewpoint, and every plate is carefully composed. But I would just say carefully composed, or careful, or something is done with consideration.
Yes,
right.
I don't know why, and you could just lampoon on me about why little silly things like this bothers me, but for some reason it does. Lubie?
Well, I mean, at least they're taking the time to
sing the praises.
to talk positive. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
You know, so that's a good thing.
And that's what we like to see. Actually, all right. So never mind me.
I'm not mad at the guy for saying it. I've just never heard it. I'm new. I've never heard people say intentional.
Right.
Yeah, no. I
presume it's intentional.
It's become a thing.
You ordered it and then you ate it. It feels like intentional.
The old writer in me always like chafes at some of these new phrases that just make no sense on their face. But okay. But you know what?
Everything's intentional here.
You managed to spin that around into a lesson, which is I love seeing positive reviews
100%.
on Let's Eat. Let's Eat was never founded to be another Yelp.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hear everybody's gripes. I don't want to hear about everybody just fetching about the 3% credit card surcharge fee or the $10 valet charge, or like I want. Actually,
I want to go ahead and
go
add
for
something to it.
Yeah,
a lot of restaurants we see every day, they're closing down.
Yeah.
There's a lot of restaurants.
No, it's very hard on
a lot of people don't understand the back end fees that consist.
Oh, it's insane.
In order for you to operate a business, besides the light bill, in Dubai they have a 10% surcharge on everyone. And that does not go towards the server.
Oh, okay. So what is that called?
The 10% goes to the in-house.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So then I spoke to the guy. I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting because in America, we don't have that. The 10% helps. Look, there's food loss. So for example, you serve a plate, somebody says, I don't like the food.
No,
that's a loss, right?
Yeah.
Then you have all the payroll in the back. So if you think about it, out of 100%, you're looking at around 27 to 30% cost. So now you have 70%. With that 70%, you got to pay rent, you got to pay light, you got to pay insurance, you got to pay taxes, you got to pay all of that.
Yeah.
Dubai charges 10%
on top of
your bill. That does not.
Is there also gratuity included in the bill?
The gratuity is optional.
Because a lot of places around the world, especially
again, this is Dubai, not here.
But was it like Europe, where
a lot of
tipping is a thing that people may or may not do, or was tipping?
So
like
it depends where you're from.
Okay.
In Spain, tipping is not normal.
Well, because it's
Italy,
included.
In Italy, you don't do any tipping.
No, they're worried about tipping.
Yeah, if you leave anything extra, sometimes it's considered an insult because the staff is already paid from the restaurant, from the prices that they charge, and they have something called value-added tax. And sometimes some of the. In other countries, every culture is different, and so I didn't know how it worked in Dubai. If they expected a tip on top of, obviously they're doing a 10% surcharge.
I mean,
they get a lot of Americans.
It's optional, but it's always good to.
They get a lot of Americans.
It's always good to kind of like,
ask and make sure.
Take care of their server always.
Hey, so I just want to reiterate, because I never wanted it to be another Yelp. I hate seeing negative reviews in there, especially of small independent places. And I know people say, "Oh, we spending good monies and blah blah blah," but you're not a professional critic, and you're not necessarily always fair. Because as a professional critic, when I was writing for the paper, I would have several meals because I would say sometimes people don't have a great day.
Yeah, you don't know.
But in any event, just have some grace and try to accentuate the positive. I want to learn about new places that you've had great experiences that I want to go to, not the
same
opposite.
thing. The same thing, right?
Yep.
I was going to say something personal, but I don't want to say it.
No, go ahead.
You can go for
How long you been married?
I've been married with my wife. We're going on 5 years, and our anniversary is 9 years.
Wife number 2 for him.
And I've been with wife number 2.
Yes,
I've been with Val almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
I've been with mine almost 3 years.
Okay, good.
Do you tell Val that's it, it's over after one issue? Or
no? Oh God, no.
That's what I'm saying, right?
My wife's Dominican.
So as a consumer, I'm a consumer just like everybody else. And as a consumer, when I go in, it's like 9 times out of 10, the server. I read a review in Let's Eat, something about the server. And unfortunately, the server is literally like the face of it.
Yeah.
If I hear anything of a server making a bad name of, for example, my company, there is, that cannot happen because you want to make sure you train the people how to do a good job. to treat the customer, to give them the best experience. Doesn't matter how bad of a day you're having.
Yeah, they're not
You
supposed
got
to
to give
pass
the
that on
best.
to the.
This is called hospitality. You got to give them a good.
Yeah, you put on a smile,
You
even
put
though
it on a smile.
Yeah.
And but anyway, so the point is that you've been married, so you don't just quit on the person the first time.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
if you
So
have,
anyway, give any restaurant, doesn't matter about Elvis Italian Grill, any restaurant, everywhere you go, you try it one time, give it another try. If they
Yeah.
screw up 2 times, just don't go ever come back.
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
on you. Exactly.
well, there are things in a relationship where you say that's a deal breaker. So, but again,
Right.
it's not going to happen on the first time. If somebody has a bad, the most important thing, Elvis, which I tell people here all the time, is you communicate your issue, and then you see how they handle it. And if they don't handle it in a way that you think is right, then you could come on here and describe the issue. But just don't come on here and flame things and don't have any specifics. And half the time they're leaving out key portions of it. But we all know that. I'm just going to reiterate one thing before we take the break, because this is from the About the Group that I wrote this description back in 2018 when we first started it. If you're passionate about South Florida food, restaurants, eating out, or cooking in, this is the community for you. We share restaurant news and recommendations, discuss food-related issues, and help others by answering their restaurant and food queries.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about flaming and slamming.
Complaining.
So again, we want to hear the positive, and
much
I've
as
got
possible,
nothing but positives about Elvis.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's take that second break and final break, and then we'll come back and wrap up this edition from Elvis Italian Grill after these words.
All right.
The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hours 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Do you love Italian food? I mean, who doesn't love Italian food? Well, have I got a great new place for you, Elvis Italian Grill. It's at 4261 Griffin Road in Dania Beach, right near State Road 7 and the Hard Rock Casino. It's named for its owner, Elvis, and it has all your favorites: pizzas, pastas, veal chops, fresh fish, lunch specials, happy hour, and whole bar, great wines, al fresco dining on the deck with a water view. Open for lunch and dinner every day but Monday. For reservations and information, go to elvisitaliangrill.com. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for Sunday brunch, and Taco Tuesdays, including their new birria tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. Hey, it's Mayo for Gilbert's 17th Street Grill. You know me, I love family-run places with quality food at fair prices served with passion and pride. And that's why I love Gilbert's. For more than a decade, Lenore, Beth, and Richie Gilbert have been serving up the best burgers, wings, ribs, salads, and desserts. It's a fast casual spot. Everything prepared fresh to order from an immaculate open kitchen. They're at 1821 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale in the Cordova Shops just south of 17th Street. Open every day but Sunday. One of my favorite burgers in South Florida. Big, round, juicy pucks of 100% Angus beef, char grilled to perfection. And don't miss the sweet potato fries on the side. They're legendary. Go to Gilbert's, feast, and be happy. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Hey, for great pizzas, pastas, and Italian comfort classics, you gotta check out Camille's Pizzeria and Ristorante. It just launched a great new happy hour on weekdays, 5 to 7 p.m., featuring all kinds of drink specials, $10 light bites, and a great 3 for $20 appetizer special. It's a true mom and pop shop run by a great couple, John and Maya. He grew up in Queens, and his pizzas and signature chicken parmesan are fantastic. Takeout and delivery available. Go to Camille's ftlauderdale.com for reservations and information.
Hey Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligans, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's, for the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Juan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Juan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 in the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. All right, we're back. Elvis Italian Grille, Griffin Road near 441. I understand it's a traffic nightmare out there today. I guess 595 was closed at 441. I don't know if there was a big wreck or something, but there's a lot of residual traffic. If you want to beat the traffic, come on in here for happy hour, right?
There you go.
Yeah, it's happy hour now.
And this is the place to be for affordable.
Wait, what are some of the happy hour
Italian
specials? Because we talked about happy hour, but we didn't actually talk about the specials.
Pretty much, beer draft, you're looking at $5. The wine is also like $5-6.
Wow.
$10 top shelf cocktails.
Wow.
So
any light bites or food
we
items?
do have light bites. We have some. We just added the wings per everybody. The Minos customers.
People that still come in looking for
they
Minos,
want
you can still get wings.
So we
good.
added the wings. We have the meatballs. We have the calamari.
Oh, nice.
More bite size. Smaller
that's great.
portion.
Excellent. All right. Well, this is the place to come, especially if you're going to be heading out to a concert at the Hard Rock. A lot of concerts coming up in the next few weeks.
Or if the kitchen is closed that day at home, just come here.
Well,
Exactly.
again, everybody needs a day off, including the home chefs.
100%.
So come on out here. Tomorrow, we're going to have a special edition. Also, a little bit later at 2 p.m., we're going to be at Primo Liquors, the newest location of Primo's. They're all over Broward County. Our friend Kaushal is going to be, we're going to be doing a event later in the day at the Primo Liquors on South Federal Highway, 700 South Federal Highway from 4:30 to 7:30. It's going to be a pre-Valentine's celebration with complimentary tastings of Laurent Perrier champagne and Beluga vodka, and our man Vinny, who sells stone crabs and shrimp, is going to be on hand for Valentine's weekend. If you want to pick up some stone crabs or shrimp cocktail, he'll be there selling at 4:30 to 7:30 at Primo Liquors downtown. But at 2 p.m., Vinny Cauchel from Primo and I will be doing a show at the Primo location on Davie Boulevard, just east of 95. And we're going to be talking about pairing things like stone crabs with champagne or wine, and it's going to be an excuse for me to eat some stone crabs and drink some free champagne. But tomorrow, the event 4:30 to 7:30, which is at the location again downtown Fort Lauderdale, Rio Vista. Come one, come all, and you can hang out. And if you buy select bottles of that Beluga vodka, you're going to get complimentary stone crabs, either 6 or a dozen, depending on the size of the Beluga vodka bottle. Is that a brand you're familiar with, Beluga vodka?
As I said before, I don't drink.
Not a big
My
drinker.
fiance is the one that buys all the liquor.
I'm sorry. I'm very dense. Like, why would you be familiar if you're not going into a liquor store? Yeah, but it's going to be a fun time tomorrow. It's something a little bit different where we'll do a doubleheader, first doing a show, and then I'll be out and about during the tasting from 4:30 to 7:30 and schmoozing with people. I always like meeting people who are into the good life, and stone crabs and champagne. It don't get any better than that.
Well, that pasta and lobster ravioli is pretty good life, pretty good living.
Yeah,
Wow.
that too. I mark me down for the I'm in love with that Samore.
And that name is spot on.
Very strong.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Elvis.
Elvis, you're the man,
Thank you,
my
Mike.
Do it
Thank you,
again.
Lubie. Thank you, everybody who's been coming to my restaurant to have an amazing time. Our goal is always for you guys to leave with the lasting impression is to have great food, get great ambiance, great entertainment. And looking forward to seeing everybody here.
Yeah, and give a little love to Elvis.
Yes.
If you come in here, write up
give a great
about your
review.
experience.
No, we have.
Let's Eat. Oh, I know, but I
Oh,
want
on
to
Let's
see
Eat, yeah.
on Let's Eat South Florida. I want to see more of the
Yeah,
positives. I
definitely
don't want to see all the
deserves
kvetchers and the complainers anymore. I'm tired of it. I want to see
2026 positivity.
people, positivity and share positive experiences because the world has enough negativity
Exactly.
these days. All right. Until tomorrow, enjoy every pasta, enjoy every lobster ravioli, and enjoy every sandwich.
Thank you.